on to you crabs out here? Hope y'all are having a great day. So for you, you have the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and then you have the Ace of Swords. So um, these three cards right here for you, crabs, speaks to how it is that a couple of people tried to contact you. They tried to holler at you a little bit, set something up, and you crabs basically you're good. Seeing how a lot, like I said, within the last crab reading, right? That I can't say the C word, but that's why I'm calling you on that. I can if I do, it'll chastise me. But a lot of you just don't care to do that because a lot of you are really good being single as of right now. All right, I'll be honest. A lot of you crabs very much so are. A lot of you are kind of examining relationships, and y'all are looking at it like, what are you gonna get out of it? And it's not always about the only thing is what it is that you're gonna get out of it, but that is a valid question though. What are you gonna get out of it? You're gonna get to know somebody, and what they're gonna look to use you. And this is how goofy a lot of people are, right? They want to hang around those individuals and then take everything that they possibly can from them. And it's like, that's not even how it is that you would even play somebody. You really, again, this is why it is that I keep saying that at some point you have to stop, right? Because if a person even, like, let's go to show how stupid some people could be. You don't even get somebody like that. What you do is you basically have to get what it is that you're looking for, and then bounce out of their life. This nonsense about hanging around the person, the longer you hang around that person, is the more the person who's trying to play the other person is actually the one getting played. So, because like it is, I said before, all this stuff is short term. Hanging around somebody for long, extended amounts of time, and then talking about how it is that you plan the person. It don't matter what it is that you think that you're getting out of it. You plan the person. Because even if the person says, okay, I'm using this person for their money. Yeah, but you're wasting your time with them. Because everybody knows you for being such and such significant other. Right? And this applies for both sides. So it's like, okay, if you don't like this person, you still ended up wasting your time to get the person's money. So yeah, you got the bread, but the thing is that you forgot about the time that you wasted. This is why it is that it's that type of activity, or these games, is only for a short amount of time. You get in, get what it is that you're looking for, and then you dip up on out of there. You don't, even if there's a lot more, you don't have to get the whole kit and caboodle. But this goes to show you how it is, why it is that I keep saying everybody got to stop playing the 48 laws of power and all this trash. Because people don't know how to do it, and it shows that they don't know how to do it. This is why it is that a lot of people don't be knowing whether or not they coming or going. They all over the place. And part of the reason why is because they don't, part of the reason why is because they don't know what it is that they be doing. And this is what it is that you crabs are looking at. This is why I had to talk about it, because you crabs are looking at it like, okay, you could be in a relationship with somebody. What are you going to get out of it? Because see, it sounds selfish, but on you crabs, but it's not, because of the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. This shows that here you'll go ahead and show love to other people, right? And extend a token of appreciation to somebody else the way that you would be the way that you would treat yourself. But then the King of Swords, here it is. They would start to think that they're a lot more intelligent than you. Now they want to start using you. Now they start getting bright ideas, right? Thinking that they could use you crabs, and that you crabs are stupid. Crabs are never going to figure it out. And worse yet, you crabs are not going to do anything about it, even if you did know it, because they set themselves up looking well. Whether it's attractive, because people use their attraction to get you to soften up. This is why it is that I say you can't get caught up with the moralism. You can't get caught up with the excessive feelings. You have to look at it for what it is, because people use how attractive or beautiful they are as a means to get the person to soften up because they are aware that people are out here and they're soft for good looks on either side. You see? You can't be distracted by the way a person says something, their softness in their voice, how attractive they are. These are things that are distractions when a person is treating you terribly, right? You dig what I'm saying? So, you have to be very careful of those things, because, and not just you, anyone. And this is what it is that I've been talking about. Because so many people will say things to me like, oh, in the past, they'll say, oh, well, you get people with more people with honey than you would vinegar. And it's like, so this is the problem. This proves my point. This is Lucifer type stuff. Because wasn't Lucifer incredibly handsome? You dig what I'm saying? Using the looks and the presentation of it all, the way that they look, to get as part of the tactic to get people caught up with them, right? While it is that they run off with the better deal. They got your soul. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of you crabs are looking at this, and it sounds selfish, but the reason why it sounds selfish is because that's what it actually comes down to. Because they're the ones that ends up getting broke off everything. Other people are the ones that end up getting broken off everything. And what I mean by that is you crabs give everything to them. You give them your love, you give them your attention, you give them your time, and every little thing that comes along with those things. But then you don't actually get anything in return. They always coming up with excuses or about why they can't do anything. About they shy, all these goofy excuses, all of this unnecessary nonsense. I get rid of anybody that's talking about they shy. I get rid of anybody talking about, oh nah. I'm gonna go find somebody that'll say, oh yay. What you talking about? You dig? Because you want me to be in a relationship with you, but then what? What part of the game is that? I'm supposed to be in a relationship with you on paper, but I can't get anything. You ain't gonna cook. You ain't gonna get out of here with that nonsense. That literally makes no sense for me to do. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, so now y'all are in a perfect position, because you crabs right here, you're seeing the relationship factor for what it is. Now you crabs are starting to look at it and understand what it is that I'm saying. It's not about transaction. It's not about you paying the person to do this. What it's about is, this is how it is that you make sure that you don't end up getting played based upon your own kindness and your own compassion. See, too much, and that's another layer of the game. Too much compassion is a bad thing. You can become so compassionate to the point where people will they don't have to do a whole lot. People who want to use you will ask you for it, and you'll say yes, and they'll use you because they don't have integrity, they don't have honor, they don't have decency, right? And they don't care to. They're totally corrupted. They will do anything. You dig what I'm saying? And what will happen is that you trying to be so and anyone trying to be so compassionate, you will end up being used. And then being used, not only used, but used as a pawn. Anytime the person wants to have you any kind of way that they want to, they'll use you as a pawn on their chessboard. This is why it is that I say that you got to get off of the, not just you, everyone has to get off of the moralistic way of thinking, because the real world is not built that way. That's not how things actually are in universal law, and natural law. That's not how things work. That's not how things actually work. Those are things that are nothing but illusions. And see, the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Wands, this is when it is that you starting to see, you crabs starting to see, because you crabs have been getting to know some people, trying to date and get to know some people, right, recently. You crabs are starting to see that a lot of people don't have it for you. And what I mean when I say that they don't have it for you, I'm talking about a lot of people do not. Now that you crabs actually want something out of a relationship, and you, first and foremost, you always did, but you crabs are starting to actually make that vocal that, like, yeah, if a person is not gonna really, do anything for you, you're not gonna be out here trying to pay their bills and look out for them and get them money and all this other type of stuff. They better share some of their resources with you too. What can they do? Are they going to give you a massage whenever it is that you want? Are they going to show you love? When you come home, are they going to give you a call? Are they going to, you know what I'm saying? Are they going to actually reach out to you? And telling you, it's a cold world. You know how many cold nights I've had to experience? A whole lot of cold nights. Still experience a whole lot of cold nights. But guess what? I'm cool. I'm good off of it. Real talk, I'm good off of it. How many people don't be calling my phone and when they should have been, right? Because they overvalue themselves. Okay, overvalue yourself. Cool. I'm still over here doing what I'm doing. Right? So how many people, right, you gotten to know or trying to get to know, right? But one thing that you crabs notice is that a lot of people are stuck up now. You're talking to them, trying to get to know them. Here they come, right? They only want things to be one side. And the thing about it is, and see, this is why it is that I say that a lot of people are out here and they looking terrible. Show and prove. Because even with the nonsense about them saying that they would want something, they're so bold with their dysfunction to the point where only idiots are going to hang out with them. And what I mean when I say bold, I'm talking about they boldly telling people, like, yeah, I'm out here trying to use you. So anybody who has eyes and ears open, right, and their observational skills are on, or a person who's looking to be about that, to be a lot more aware of themselves and their surroundings, they're listening to this. They're listening to how people talk on the internet, and they just saying to themselves, if I see such and such and such and such on either side, I'm not hanging out with this person. Because this person is putting it out there for the whole world to see. Same thing, right, when it comes to this. You crabs are realizing that people are becoming a lot more bold with just coming out and being like, yeah, I'm out here trying to use people. And you crabs are not going for it. The Two of Swords and the Four of Cups represent, and the thing is that they can't understand why. It goes to show you how corrupt and how warped they actually are. They telling the world, I'm here to use you, treat you like trash. I'm a parasite. But then I can't understand why it is that things are not working out for me. Why am I unable to find somebody? Let's clarify the Four of Cups. The Nine of Swords, the Lovers, the Temperance, the Six of Wands, and then you crabs have the Moon card, ruled by the moon in astrology. Look at that. So to clarify the Four of Cups. So the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Temperance, right, represents, that's another thing too that you crabs have to watch out for, that I see a lot of you crabs are done with too, right? you're looking at this, and that is how difficult the date is. If it's difficult, cause Four of Cups, right? Nine of Swords, Lovers, Temperance. You still have you have patience, okay? Crabs represent patience. Capricorn represents time, right? Time and patience, right? Opposites of each other. Capricorn is time. Crabs is patience. That's what it is that you need in life. Time and patience, right? Why is that so important? It's important because it goes to show that you crabs are patient, but you're not without frustration. You're not without your limits. You want to benefit too. You want to actually be in relationships where you don't always have to be the ones paying for everything, like you some parent and the other one is you're a guardian and the other one is the person that you're being a guardian to. You want them to actually put in effort, right? And one of the things that you're looking at is dating difficulty. We're getting into another layer of it. What do I mean when I say dating difficulty? How easy or how hard is it for a person to date? How difficult is it for you to date them? Are they making it difficult on you? This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. These are all things that you have to really pay attention to. Whenever it is I'm getting to know somebody romantically, I take that stuff into consideration. I sit back and I look at it and I go, okay, how difficult is this thing for me to date this person? Let's just say if I'm over here and I'm going to put in more effort, right? Is this going to be a relationship, or am I just wasting my time with this thing? What is actually really going on here for real? How difficult is it to date this person? Does this person have ghetto family members around them? Where is this person's mentality, right? What is their mind state? Their mental state. What exactly is going on with this person right here? And then like I said, I take it in consideration. Like, is it too difficult for me to date this person? Am I gonna spend my time trying to reach out or whatnot? Am I gonna have to reach out to this person first all the time? And then I pay attention to that. And what I do is, after asking myself these questions, and then I come to conclusions that it's too difficult, I just ghost. I'm just up on out of there. The Seven of Wands and the Moon right here represents how, so again, you have to learn to reflect on that too. If a person makes it too difficult for you to date them, where it seems like, this is what I meant when I say don't force it. If they're making it too difficult, where it's like you have to do strenuous work, you forcing it. You're trying to make too big of a push. You're trying to flex your emotional and relationship muscles, right? You're really having to push hard. This is a bench press or weight that's too heavy on you. You got to relax off of that, because the person, why? Because you crabs have to ask yourselves, why is it so difficult to get close to this person? So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K. I say that stuff like this just so I can let people know. I'm not being impatient. I'm gonna wait as long as I need to. But I'm definitely going to be patient. But because I know it's going to pay off. But I'm just saying it so that people can know what it is that I'm pushing for, right? But I'm not rushing y'all. That's it, though. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.